Hello, everybody, and welcome to Real Madrid Hub, your source for Real Madrid news. And in an exclusive interview with Bernabéu Digital, Tomás González Martín, who is the chief of the Real Madrid section of Diario ABC, had a few things to talk about when it came to issues of Real Madrid. And one of them, of course, was Mbappe and his arrival or his potential arrival. And they asked him that if he believed that Mbappe will arrive before the 31st of August, which is the end of the transfer window. And he said that we would have to see if the Sheikh's pride, i.e. if Al Khalifa's pride would allow him to hold on to Mbappe 1 year and continue to try to renew, even though the player has said he will not. And then, of course, will Mbappe, be able to sustain the pressure and, of people continuing to ask him to renew and then not renew. Another thing that they see very clear is that if he does not renew, they might try to sell him or start negotiating after August 20th. But Madrid is a little bit afraid that they'll try to negotiate a little bit late. So in the sense, they'll try to negotiate after the 20th of August and begin the proceedings. But then Mbappe will end up staying, and PSG will use the excuse that there was not enough time to make a deal. Something that the club is a little bit worried that PSG might do, sort of a game in order to, get Mbappe excited or whatever, and then essentially, leave Real Madrid hanging, and then just leave the excuse that there wasn't enough time to make the deal. Of course, if something like that were to happen, I think Mbappe would be a little bit bothered by the entire thing. At this point, I think, in my own personal opinion, not, of course, Tomás González Martín, but it seems a little strange to me because of the fact that, Mbappe has already expressed the desire to leave. And I think the continued sort of attitude of Al Khalifa saying, he's not going to leave, he's going to be a player here forever. There was a lot of comments over the summer that was a little bit, kind of a little bit authoritarian on the guy, saying, he was going to play a player, he has no choice, kind of almost making it seem like, he was going to be there and there was no other way out. So, I think if Mbappe holds on to, Mbappe is going to be under a lot of pressure, of course, to renew, especially by the PSG fan base, who knows how they're going to treat him, essentially, because he hasn't renewed and they know he wants to go to Madrid. Even if he's trying to do everything right by the club, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult for Mbappe, and then, of course, it's going to be difficult for Sheikh Al Khalifa to continue to draw out these negotiations and try to get a renewal from a player that has denied him almost at this point publicly 3 different times, so and continues to do so. So we'll see how this saga continues. Of course, this is going to be the news, every single day that we post here on Real Madrid Hub. You're obviously going to get an Mbappe update until either he becomes a player of Real Madrid or he ends up staying at PSG. And even if he stays at PSG, within a year, this will all blow up again, essentially, if his contract does run out. So that is the news right now I have for Real Madrid Hub. Make sure you stay subscribed here for all your Real Madrid news.